Welcome to Advice No One Asked For, the segment at A Dose of Buckley where sad people send letters to an advice columnist that's not me, but I answer the letter anyway, and probably make them even sadder. Of course, everyone else seems to enjoy it, so what's one person's sadness against the enjoyment of potentially over 300,000 people, right? Today's letter comes from a guy who's having a little trouble with his new job. Dear some other motherfucker, I am a male professional with a new position. I am responsible for the financial end of a medium-sized professional consulting company. I have been here for 2 months. I had no idea when I interviewed about the type of office environment that exists here. The partners, professionals, and the support staff are both crude and lewd. There are constant profanities and suggestive remarks. I am uncomfortable. I say nothing and pretty much stay in my office. I would leave this job tomorrow, but I'm afraid it would look bad on my resume. After being around these people, I don't think I could count on a reasonable job reference. Signed, Fed Up in Fort Lauderdale. First off, there doesn't seem to be an actual question, so we'll just assume this ended with, "What should I do?" Unless you were just emailing an advice columnist because you thought they might like to hear a story. Second, are you sure you're a male or a professional? A man shouldn't give a shit about a few swear words and a couple off-color jokes during his workday, and a professional should be able to rise above it and do their job, even if every day at 2 p.m. the staff takes off their pants and circle jerks each other into the water cooler while the boss yells rape jokes at the window. This sounds like a pretty badass workplace, actually, and you should have known it'd be the type of workplace environment where no one takes their job seriously because it's a fucking consulting company. Consultants are essentially legal thieves. They provide no real service, no actual product, and they can bill for pretty much whatever the fuck they want. Here's how an honest conversation with a consultant would go. Hi, I'm Greg. I'm a consultant, and I'd like to tell you about how I can make your business more profitable. Okay, Greg, so how are you going to do that? Are you going to, sell me printers that use cheaper ink? Or, maybe you got some machine that can replace a couple workers? What you got for me? Well, no, we don't sell any actual products. We give companies like yours advice. Advice on how I should run my business? Exactly. So, Greg, since you have all the answers on how I should run my business, how come you just don't start the same business, run it more successfully than me, since you have all the answers, and make all this money you're promising that I'm gonna make? Well, because I'm a consultant, and instead of running one business, I can get a dozen or so businesses like yours to hire me, and I can make a lot more money without ever actually taking the risk of starting a business and dealing with staff and overhead like you've done. I'm sure there are some types of consultants that aren't like this, but a consultant that claims they can make your business more profitable should not be trusted. So back to whiny Wendell here, who's crying about the fact that he's got to listen to assholes act like assholes all day. Suck it up. Maybe stop being a bitch and join in, have some fun once in a while. Or, fucking quit. Quit your job with your fucking office at a consulting firm where you launder their filthy money. Do their financials. Who cares if you can't get a reference from them? If you think it'll look bad on your resume, just leave it off. If your next employer asks what you've been doing for 2 months, tell them you were taking some time off to deal with family issues, or to recover from getting your balls surgically removed, which, after meeting you, they'll definitely believe. By the way, my consulting fee for this job was $100 an hour with a 10-hour billing minimum. You can PayPal me the money. I'm Buckley, and you're welcome.